Hi, I'm Tom. Today, we'll be comparing Monster Digital to the Dream Junction. I have reviewed both of these Printify print providers before. I'll link to those in the description in case you haven't seen them. In this video, and this series in general, we'll be comparing two print providers against each other in an effort to see who offers the best overall service and print quality. I have a black and a white t-shirt from both print providers containing my test print design, and this is what I'll be using to compare them. How this will work is simple. I've broken everything down into sections or rounds. I'll score each round separately, and the print provider with the most points will be deemed the winner and therefore the better print provider. Let's get started. Monster Digital are a US-based print provider, but they print their items in two locations. One is located in Miami and the other is located in Mexico. There's currently no way to choose which location they ship your orders from. Monster Digital use a combination of Corny Avalanche and Corny Atlas printers. The Dream Junction are also based in the US. They also have multiple print locations, however, both are located in the US, one being in California, the other being in Kentucky. Again, there is no way to choose which location they ship your order from. The Dream Junction use oval jet direct-to-garment printers, so it will be interesting to compare the print quality difference. Monster Digital offer mainly clothing, the only exception being the tote bag. They offer multiple t-shirt models, tank tops, sweatshirts and hoodies. They even carry some baby and kids clothing, offering 24 items in total. In comparison to the Dream Junction, they actually have quite similar product offerings. The Dream Junction has just clothing, so no tote bags. They also offer a couple of youth shirts that Monster doesn't offer. Their product offering totals 22 items. Points to both, as their product offerings are pretty similar, and I can't see a clear winner here. Since production time varies on the time of year, it's pretty hard to accurately review. All I can do for this is to compare their average production times as shown on Printify at the time I make this review. Looking at the Belly Canvas 3001 t-shirt, the current average production time for Monster is 2.77 business days, and for the Dream Junction, it's 3 business days. While these numbers are pretty similar, in my experience, Monster Digital do produce orders faster than the Dream Junction. The point for this round goes to Monster Digital. My orders from both print providers arrived pretty much the same. Shirts just placed in a plastic mailer bag, so this round is a draw. For this round, I am just looking at what I consider the main product offerings, t-shirts, sweatshirts and hoodies, and I'll be using the pricing with an active Printify premium subscription. Starting with the t-shirt, Belly Canvas 3001, colour black, size large. Monster Digital offers this for $8.57, with the US shipping costing $4, bringing the total to $12.57. The Dream Junction offers the same t-shirt for $8.60, with US shipping costing $4 also, bringing the total to $12.60. Looking at sweatshirts now, using the Gildan 18000, colour black, size large. Monster Digital offer this for a total of $20.86, including US shipping. The Dream Junction offer the same sweatshirt for $21.75 in total. Finally, looking at hoodies, using the Gildan 18500, colour black, size large. Monster Digital offer this for $22.53, including US shipping. The Dream Junction offer this for $26.85, including shipping. With Monster Digital being the cheapest in every category, they get the point for this round. Now we'll move on to print quality. This will be broken down into multiple rounds based on different sections of my test print design. First, we'll start with the white print on the white shirt. Both printers have done a very good job with this photo, with the Monster Digital version being way more saturated and the Dream Junction version looking slightly darker and more cool toned. Overall, I think I prefer the Dream Junction version better, as it looks closer to the original photo and is slightly sharper in detail. Looking at the same photo on the black shirt, pretty much the same story here too. Both have printed well, both are very slightly patchy, with the Monster Digital version being slightly worse due to the print being a little lumpy. I'll give the point to the Dream Junction here. I prefer their version on both coloured shirts. Now looking at the dark print on the white shirt, the Monster Digital version has printed very well. The colours really pop here and most of the details are visible. Looking at the Dream Junction version, this is a little desaturated and flat looking, but it does look more photorealistic. However, there are faint printer lines up and down this image. Taking a look at the same photo on the black black shirt. The prints are similar as on the white shirt, however the Monster Digital version here is very shiny, which I personally do not like. Looking at the Dream Junction version, it just looks better. The statue is more visible and the image is overall sharper and contains more finer details. This is a difficult one to judge, but looking past the printer lines, especially since I believe this is a one-off error and an error that Printify would offer a replacement for, I'm going to give it to the Dream Junction since I prefer the look of both their prints. This will be an easy one. I think in my original review of the Dream Junction, I said that it was one of the sharpest prints I'd seen. This doesn't mean that the Monster Digital version is blurry, because it's not. However, I can see some edge blurriness, especially on the black shirt. The Dream Junction gets the point here. So looking at the colours now, both shirts offer pretty accurate colouring, Monster Digital being very vibrant and saturated, but this can sometimes lead to unrealistic results. The Dream Junction's print looks less saturated, but more photorealistic. I guess this would come down to personal preference, or depending on which type of designs you were printing. For this reason, I'm going to give both printers a point here. Neither is better or worse. In the last round, we'll take a look at how the prints look and feel, starting with Monster Digital's white shirt. The print here is matte and feels like it is part of the fabric. This is the same with the Dream Junction's white shirt. The major differences are with the black shirts. Monster Digital's print on the black shirt is very shiny and feels very thick on the fabric, which I personally don't like. The Dream Junction, on the other hand, the print is a lot more matte and not as thick feeling on the fabric. Don't get me wrong, the ink is definitely thicker than on the white shirt and does have a texture to it, but it's not as thick feeling as Monster Digital's. For this reason, I'm going to give the point to the Dream Junction here. So taking a look at the totals, this leaves Monster Digital with 5 points and the Dream Junction with 7. This leaves the winner being the Dream Junction. To be honest, this has surprised me a little. I've been ranking Monster Digital as number 1 in my videos, and they are who I use to make and ship most of my orders. But breaking down and judging each section individually has made me realise that I actually prefer the print from the Dream Junction. Let me know who you'd like to see reviewed next. Thank you for watching, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and see you in the next video.